Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation, and I am in the Galbaldy Alpha. This is about half the team. As you can see, it can dodge roll without completely overheating its thrusters, which is a fairly valuable thing. I think it's going to take some time for me to get used to it enough to really do some good work with it, but I want to stick with it. I enjoy this mobile suit, and it's pretty good. It has a beam rifle that is descended from the Galbaldy type beam rifle. It's, as you can see, the design's very similar, but it's the redone version that the Galbaldy Beta had in Zeta Gundam. So, yeah, and here Brian unfortunately disconnected. We had connection problems all night, including my own. My new router, it turns out, conflicts with the microwave. So, I think this is the end of me hosting, just because it's, even with a good connection, it can be kind of more trouble than it's worth. It is very difficult, and my compliments, and thanks to the people who host for us all the time. It's hard work, and you are appreciated. But I just, at least for a while, I do not have the stomach for it, so I will not be able to do it. Especially until I get my microwave problems sorted out. Which hopefully I will do. But, yeah, the Alpha's rifle is interesting in that it stuns with a single shot without charging. But it does not really fire very rapidly. As you're about to see, I overheat it just like it's nothing. Yeah, so unfortunately all that leaves you with is its beam saber, which it's a weird melee pattern. It has swings like a Galbaldy Marine, and then the down and attack is a thrust like a Gan. It's going to take some serious adapting to be able to do anything with that. But I do like the mobile suit. I need help. I need work with it, and its other severe downside is that it only has 8 slots total, 3 top, 3 middle, 2 bottom. So it is not the most upgradable mobile suit. I do intend to put it through the hangar. I'm still waiting on my level 4 hangar upgrade though. For bottom slots, I have the level 4 of the top and middle slots, but the bottom is still coming down. I need another 10%. And one of the things I promised myself I would get with the yen that Dangerously 1986 was generous enough as to give me is the hangar upgrades, because that will make all of my mobile suits better, regardless of what else I have. So, that's that plan. Unfortunately, I spawned a little prematurely here. They take A, like, just as I drop in, and I wasn't paying enough attention to see it happening. But yeah, the Galbaldy has some positive aspects. It has some negatives. It can also use the Galbaldy beam rifles, which is what you'll see me using tomorrow. I only got 2 usable videos, and luckily I've got a decent backlog built up, so I'll probably pick something out of that maybe for next Friday. And the other problem, of course, is that it's got that bulk that the Galbaldy has, and a lot of the other Zeon mobile suits have, which is that, you know, it's broad at the shoulders, it's broad at the ankles, it's got that big shield sticking out from the side, and anytime you see any 2 of us try and get through a narrow space, let alone 3, like there, we get caught on each other, and that was extremely detrimental in this crowded, narrow little map. So, I'll be honest, until Copper Fusion came up with his strategy, I was good and sick of this map, and I think I am again. I never liked it very much to begin with. Pretty much it's set up that unless they have a lot of supports like they do here, if Zeon takes C, they have an overwhelming advantage. Unfortunately, we did not end up with the overwhelming advantage, because if you can take the lead and camp the base like they're doing here, you can hold off the team pretty well. And here's where I pull another stupid. I dash forward, or I move forward to try and get out of McLeod Gundam's way, and just get myself hammered by everybody standing around. I try and get around the corner, but it's too late. And yeah, so I like it well enough. I'm going to keep reusing it, going to keep upgrading it. I can't think of too much else to tell you about it, except that it does also have a pretty solid tackle, which you'll see at the end of the match. Beyond that, it's a general purpose mobile suit. It's not quite as good as a GP01 or what have you, but it's up there. I still want to get the Akzaku just because I want to see that machine gun, but I missed out on that promo. I did not get any of it, and I'm going to try and stop lamenting that as much because it's not productive. And yeah, that thrust is taking some getting used to. The other thing about the Galbaldy that is bugging me a little bit is that the beam saber, as you can see, re-readies very slowly. I guess they want to make sure that you can't really, stun lock with it too effectively, like beams beam slash. But again, just like Gundam Mudrock before, I believe they patched some of the latency out of its beam saber. Just like that, you get to be pretty well defenseless at some points, which is not good. And I hit one of my own people when I finally actually hit one of the Federation mobile suits, and that's not good either. And I think the G3 was tackling when I actually slashed it, so no good there. As you can see, it is nearly the end of the match. We are, a minute and 15 left, and we've scored 1,700 whole points. This really wasn't as frustrating at the time as it looks now. I was just enjoying using Galbaldy. I was having a pretty good time still. And apparently the people in the other room had a great time, so good for them. And, yeah, the two-room method just didn't work. So, like I said, I'm not hosting anymore, so whatever you guys want to do on Friday, invite me, great. And, in the words of George Harrison, I'll play if you want me to play, and I won't play if you don't want me to play. So, and that wonderful lag that happens in every game of this, where you back off after slashing someone and they manage to pluck you out of the ether and tackle you. Love that. And I should have just switched to Beam Saber and swung at that guy like I do here, but I managed to stun him and kill him with its pretty substantial tackle. So that was entertaining at least. So yeah, we're about to lose this one substantially. We did manage to have a bit of a comeback in the end. Unfortunately, one of them stunned me, so I was not able to follow with a tackle on that gun cannon, but I doubt it would have been enough to kill it anyway. So, yeah, that's pretty much how this round went. The next round is similar. And that's all I was able to get done tonight. So, great. Yeah, so, thank you to Master Lupin III for hosting this, and thanks to Brian and McLeod Gundam and Hazel all for playing with me. It was fun. And, we'll see what happens next week. I have no idea. But, yeah, and it turns out the top player on the other side was a member of Lupin and McLeod's, and Phantom of Time, I'm sorry. And, yes, and the top player on the other side was a member of their clan. He did great in his Gundam Alex, so... Well, that is going to do it for this week's Gundam Battle Operation. We'll be back tomorrow with more, and till next time, take care. Later.